What's going on, guys? It's Deadmonkey. Today we're going to be talking about the mid-season 1 update for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We're going to be talking about the release date. We're going to be talking about the brand new Fireteam map. We're also going to be talking about brand new modes that's going to be coming really soon. From what we understand, it's going to be coming next week. Potentially for the 115 update, which I'll explain what that's all about in a bit. I think rumours suggest that the new map will probably be coming to the Black Ops Cold War on the 14th of January, but we'll have to wait and see. So the Black Ops Cold War mid-season update is coming soon, featuring a whole lot of new content for players to enjoy. So Treyarch has finally announced the release date for the huge mid-season 1 update, and is coming sooner than players thought. The update will include new content, including a new map, new game modes, and however they have not mentioned anything about fixing Cold War's biggest problem, which ruins the game for loads of players. Now, some people may know about this, some people may not. It's skill-based matchmaking. So, skill-based matchmaking, for those who don't know, is basically where, let's say for instance, if I was in a game of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, basically I would have enemies that have the skill level as me. Without skill-based matchmaking, if you did not have skill-based matchmaking, you have people of all different levels. So it could be someone who could be better than me, it could be someone who could be worse than me. But skill-based matchmaking all basically have the same skills and the same sort of, I guess you could say, kill-death ratio, I suppose. So that's really interesting. But lots of people not really too keen on it. Skill-based matchmaking for me, I think it's a bit annoying at times, but we'll have to wait and see. So, there's also going to be a new Fireteam map, as I've aforementioned, Sanatorium. Now, Cold War's mid-season 1 update will bring players to the new Sanatorium map set in the Ural Mountains, very close to Mount Yamantau, and there's every chance this could be a part of the long-rumoured new Warzone map. Centred around a huge brutalist sanatorium, the map will also feature a lake and a dock. Players will also be able to use the new tactical raft vehicle to speed across the lake and traverse the map quickly. Now, I have managed to get some video footage of this, which is really interesting. So basically, as you guys can see, we've got like a few different shots of this rather interesting video captured in slow motion. You can see like we've got like a rather interesting, I think that's some sort of like staircase. It looks really cool, if I'm honest with you. Got a few more interesting shots there of this rather interesting monument of 3 soldiers, it looks like. That looks really interesting. Really nice looking village. That's what it appears to be anyway. That looks really interesting. Got like, I think this was captured from one of the trailers, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's Adler. There's the I think that's going to be a new Doom buggy with like a mounted minigun. That looks really interesting. I guess you can see there's one of the like little jet ski there on the docks. You can see like an airstrike just making its way down to the map there. So yeah, that's what Sanatorium is. For those who don't know what exactly a sanatorium is, it's basically a hospital where people who get injured basically get taken to. So that's really interesting, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. So that seems to be all loop those videos. So there's also going to be a new 6v6 drop multiplayer mode called Dropkick. So Dropkick is a high-stakes fight off a super powerful briefcase containing nuclear launch codes. After a rush to grab the briefcase, teams will have to protect the carrier to gain points. The carrier also gets equipped with a mega powerful pistol to fight off enemies trying to steal their briefcase. The first team to 200 points launches a nuke to win the game. So that's really interesting. I can't wait to check that out. And there's also going to be a brand new zombies mode called Cranked. Now this works exactly the same way than your multiplayer version of Cranked. So Cranked is even more frantic than your standard game of zombies. Players will need to constantly kill undead to stop the countdown clock from reaching 0. If the timer runs out, the game ends with the player exploding. The mod also has a special Cranked power up, which will give players a well-needed break. Players who hop in the sniper rifles get buffed in zombies before Crank goes live in the mid-season 1 update. So the release date, as it stands right now, will be January the 14th, which is just under a week from now. This will be a full update that players have to download, rather than one of those small hotfixes that update when the game is launched. A new playlist update is also live in Black Ops Cold War featuring exciting new game modes. Don't worry though, Nuketown is staying for now. There's also been a lot of controversy with Cold War and Warzone weapons recently, and a recent blueprint increases damage and has better recoil than the base weapon. Are blueprints pay to win? But I want to know your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments. Although not announced in the mid-season update, it looks like the Cold War will be getting a Riot Shield soon. So, I've got mixed views about the Riot Shield. But then again, at the same time, Riot Shield, it's annoying when it's used against you, but it's really good when you're actually using the actual item there. So that looks really interesting. I also want to give a big massive shout out to Classified COD on Twitter, who's actually got an array of different images. I don't want to get myself a copyright strike for that, but if you want to check them out, I'll leave that link to his Twitter feed in the description box down below. Make sure you guys check that out. Now, I mentioned earlier in this video about 115. Now, Treyarch, who are the developers for, partially the developers for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, have actually made an interesting Twitter message. It reads, check his calendar. Oh hey, 115 Day is next week. See you soon, Zombies fans. Now, 115 Day basically is, if you basically put this in month date form, it will be January the 15th. So January the 15th is exactly a week today, and basically 115 is an elemental substance that allows basically, which I guess you could say is what zombies are supposedly after, which is really interesting. That's basically the short end of the stick. So this is rather interesting. So 115 days next week, we could potentially see some more zombies updates. We'll have to wait and see. And they've also added on to this. And yes, we'll have more zombies goodies to talk about in addition to Cranked, which also goes live next week. So hopefully we're going to get ourselves potentially a brand new map. There's no confirmation of that, but it's just speculation at the moment, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you see more videos. And just before I finish off, I want to give a big massive thank you to us reaching already 1,000 subscribers. I thoroughly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get up to 2,000. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button directly underneath this video. Hit the notification bell so don't miss any uploads. And hopefully we're going to get ourselves recent. I want to know, would you like me to do some vlogs? Would you like me to do other games? Please let me know in the comments box down below. Hit me on Twitter if you want. Twitter link in the description. And I'll see you soon. Until then, peace out.